Hello and welcome to the basement again. Trying to get decent light down here is a struggle sometimes. Today is a very exciting day. We are starting tomatoes. Yes, I'm so excited. I look forward to this day every year. I mean, I say that, but this is only the second year I've ever started tomatoes from seed, so I looked forward to this day at least once before. But this year I'm super stoked. We have so many cool varieties to grow and I cannot wait to get everything planted. I do have two assistants down here with me today. I have Libby and Luna are both down here. Libby is underneath my table down here and Luna is up somewhere in this basement. Let me show you the whiteboard behind me a little better and I will explain what's going on. So this is the whiteboard. I have written out all of the varieties I am planting. Now you'll see next to each variety is a number. That is the number of pots I'm going to start seeds in. So I'm going to actually do multiple seeds per pot, probably two, maybe three. Like this Cherokee Purple, I will probably do 3 because those were from last year and they're also from Rural King. So they should be fine, but you know, err on the side of caution. Most of these I'll just start 2 per pot, but these are the number of pots I'm going to start. So here's my setup. I have my table here with all of my trays and my pots. There's a cat over there. See her little feet. There she is. You can see her through the mess, looking at herself in the mirror. Anyway, so I have my trays and pots here. I am going to be using 2 trays, but I will not fill up the second one. I have my seeds, I have my little markers, a Sharpie, and a chair. So let's get started. I also have a lamp over here because this basement is quite dark. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to give all of my pots a quick spray. Just get the top of the dirt wet. So the first tomatoes I am planting are these Amish paste from M.I. Gardener. These are basically just like a sauce tomato. I am going to be planting 2 little containers of those. I'm just going to put 2 seeds in each little pot. And I'm just going to poke them down in just a tiny bit and just barely cover them up. And then shove a plant marker in there. This is pretty much how I do it. It's not hard. You just put the seed down in there, barely cover it up, mark it so you know what it is, and give it some water and some heat, and you'll have tomatoes. Next up is Aunt Ruby's German Green. I did 2 pots of those. Then we are doing Brandywine Black. I'm doing 3 pots of those. After that is Cherokee Purple, and I'm doing 2 pots of those. Then we have our Kellogg's Breakfast, doing 3 pots of those beautiful yellow tomatoes. And then we're doing Large Red Cherry. I've never grown cherry tomatoes, so this will be fun. 2 pots of those. Next up is Mini Bell from Baker Creek. 2 pots of those. Those are like a tiny ornamental. And then we're doing some Pink Oxheart. No, we're doing White Cherry next. Those will finish off this flat. In the next flat, we're doing some Triple Crop. And we're doing 3 pots of those. And then we're doing 3 pots of Pink Oxheart tomatoes. And then we're finishing off the tomatoes with 1 pot of San Marzanos. All right, I have both trays under or on top of a heat mat. These domes are just the Jiffy domes from Menards, and they don't fit perfectly on my Greenhouse Megastore trays, but they're good enough. I also have a towel under here because this shelf is not level apparently, and so all the water ran down to this side. So I have 1 tray here and I have 1 tray down here, and they both have light. This one's not on yet, but this one is because the pepper's down there. Look at that, there's some true leaves. Look at those, true leaves. So the tomatoes are planted. All the seeds are planted. We are rocking and rolling. We have so many seeds going down here now. I'm so excited. So now we wait and we do everything else, like build a greenhouse and get the garden ready and get everything else planted and then transplanted and then, yeah, there's a lot. So anyway, the tomatoes are done and that's what matters, and now I'm super excited. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.